Welcome back, family. Welcome to the Reiki Healing Hope Community. A place to heal, relax, be yourself, and be surrounded by those who want to see you blossom and or bloom. I am Jessica. Hey, a Reiki master teacher and intuitive. Today we have a special crystal healing session. So sit back, relax, and enjoy and receive some beautiful selenite healing. So if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel so we can grow and be big and beautiful. Like the video and comment even if it's an emoji. That's the way that YouTube world works, and that's how the video gets out, especially if you feel like you've gotten something from the video and you want to share that. I appreciate that, and I answer each and every one of these comments. Vote. Link in the description. And also, if you are looking for more, join our Patreon family. Our patrons are growing. I really appreciate each and every one of you all. It's been such a wonderful journey so far for me, and it really gives me a beautiful structure to want to put into video, put into documents, all of these different energetic things that we explore. So we do so much more than what we can do here on the channel. And so just going into this healing session, if you want to be a part of that, link is in the description. But let's just get into it. So I love this selenite wand. I've had it for quite a while. And in our Patreon community, we were having a conversation about sustainability crystals, and I came across this article that said, "Are crystals the new blood diamonds?" I said, oh shit. I had to read it. I was like, yep, let me read that. And it gave me a lot of time to reflect on various things like crystals. The demands for crystals continue to rise because we are becoming more and more open to our own individualistic spiritual practices that utilize certain herbs, plants, and crystals and things like that, as well as the general demand that existed prior to any surge. And because of that, there has been, places that sell crystals, places that provide that mine crystals and provide the things. And so one can only assume that there's going to be a consumption of land. So one solution that I have been reflecting on is rock hunting. So finding which crystals are native to your area and going to look for them. And I think the most difficult thing about rock hunting is knowing what is under this ugly rock, which may happen to be a really nice crystal, which you can use things like citric acid in order to see what's really under the crystal. It's very fascinating. I've been going to a creek each day, like, can I find a crystal? And then sometimes I'll bring stones back, it's like a take a penny, leave a penny. It's like I took some stones yesterday. I don't think I'm going to do anything with them, so I bring them back in order to take more, give and take kind of system. But another way, if you don't happen to be around any natural minerals, you can go to expos, at least when expos start to open back up. And it's for one of two reasons. The first reason is because you can buy much larger crystals for cheaper amounts. So it's much more cost affordable. And then the second reason is talk to the people who are providing you with the crystals. I love to work with people. And when I say work with people, I mean talk talk to people who are providing the crystals, because I love to work with people. And what I mean by work with people, meaning purchase from, I love to purchase from people who are directly purchasing from those who are gathering the rocks themselves. Why? Because I think it's a shorter chain. It requires less air or boat transit and all of, those fossil fuels and things that we have to use in order to get something from somewhere to another place. And if you have the opportunity to travel, you can always make sure you get a stone from that place to shorten that chain too. And so I just talk to them at these different expos. They will talk back to you, and they're often very excited about it, and they may be collectors themselves. So it's really exciting to see that someone may go out, find these things, tumble them, and bring them and be able to sell them, which I think is such a beautiful thing to be able to do. And then we can utilize these crystals for overall healing, but in the theme of selenite, which is very crown chakra, very almost clear quartz master, awakener. Let's awaken about these conversations, of how we can treat this world. We gotta treat ourselves right, and we gotta treat the world right. Because if we don't take care of our spaceship, we don't have another one. Believe me, we're not gonna be able to populate Mars and the moon quick enough. So let's take care of this one while we have it, as best we can, little steps each day. So as I've been jabbering on, I've been just giving you some healing across your chakras, across your energy field, and why not a little bit of tapping, a tap. Can you believe it, y'all? I considered the other day, maybe I should cut my nails. Like, not cut them short, but cut them like, not like little stilettos, but no stilettos at all. And then I was thinking at the beginning of the pandemic, when I couldn't do my nails, and how sad I was. And I was like, I cannot complain about this, but I feel like I'm losing a part of me. But then I'm like, why is me tied to nails? I don't know. It's so, I don't know. It just makes me happy. Every time I get my nails done, my nail tech, I be like, thank you, sis. You are doing something. You are saving people's lives. And I know it's an exaggeration, but I feel that way. And I think it brings her joy to be able to connect with people who just are so happy. But yes, because of these nails, we get to tap. It kind of reminds me of that beautiful sound of rain. When you go to sleep in a nice storm, not like everything is just super cloudy, but kind of like, it's like what I would want to say, like a rainforest storm or like a tropical storm. Not like a heavy storm, but just a light, cozy, relaxing storm. So, taking a couple breaths here. Finding freedom here. Finding an ability to express yourself more as well. I'm getting some throat chakra energy, so I'm going to focus on that area a little bit more. But we haven't caught up in so long. How have you been? Okay. How are you? How have you been? How has life been? It has been so long since we've checked in with each other. So how are you? growing. And you are growing. Moving on in your path. Moving on to such greatness, development, enveloped in a new sense of self. How exciting. I'm excited for you. Freeing the throat here. Sometimes I get this sensation of like, just spit it out, like tongue-tied, and just spit it out. Let it go. So maybe an indication of speaking your truth here. Whatever that truth is. Speaking from a very strong sense of self. Sense of love. Sense of balance. My pup is sleeping. I'm just hearing him. He is off the chain. Back to your healing session. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So my partner had never heard the dog dream that loud before, and she freaked out. She's like, oh my gosh, what's wrong with him? I'm like, he's dreaming. He's probably chasing a squirrel or something. Is he okay? Yes, it's a dream. And at this point, she had had him for like 8 years. I'm like, do you not dream with this dog? You know, a mother's love. Back to the crystal session. I really enjoy these catch-up sessions. I feel like we get to do this together. So you get a nice little healing, but then hopefully I make you giggle too, which is always a blessing. To make you smile. Because that really is the secret to healing, to bringing someone to a higher vibrational state as they are changing the frequencies, as they are adopting new plans, making new connections in their healing path. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. Beautiful. Just washing away and wiping this clean. Any past stuff. Beautiful. Beautiful. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Wonderful. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Well, family, I hope you enjoyed this very informative chit-chat crystal session. It's like, it wouldn't be me if I didn't make you think in like a relaxing way. I had someone say to me before, why do you add politics into your channel? And of course I was talking about like police brutality, which, okay, I don't even know what this person was saying. Like, why do you add politics? And I think I talked about this last week, where I said the one thing that I really disliked in my journey of finding different healing spaces, learning different concepts, was this sense of escapism, trying to escape reality to go into this place where, you know, you get a place to relax, but then you have to reemerge and you're no more enlightened. You know, you feel like you have to separate yourself from growing with others. And I think the most loving and beautiful thing you can do is take the concepts that we learn in healing, to have the difficult or the interesting conversations surrounding these various topics, and just apply them in your everyday life. That's the point, you know? The point isn't to escape. The point isn't to, you know, have this one right answer. The point is for you to do whatever you need to do to implement these metaphysical, you know, technical term would be mystical properties found in all of our wisdom traditions in order to have a better life. And that means stepping up when you see injustice, speaking up for yourself, speaking up for others, having the conversation even if you don't know how to. And that means connecting. But I love that we are a safe space to explore as well as relax at times. So that's that. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed this session again. I had a lot of fun today. And I cannot wait until our next time. But until then, be sweet to yourself. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. I'm still tapping. I'm just tapping. I can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Okay. So, wash your hands for at least 20 seconds. Don't touch your face. And be sweet to yourself. I love you, love you, love you, love you. Cannot wait until the next time. But until then,